The active shooter in NYC has been unalived on, get this, you all, the 33rd floor. The 33rd floor. And this is who the active shooter was in New York, in NYC. And again, the 33rd.
In total, we have 5 victims shot, our officer and 4 other innocent civilians, plus the shooter. The shooter is believed to be Shane Tamura, a 27-year-old male with a Las Vegas address.
A 27-year-old gunman from Las Vegas opened fire inside a Midtown Manhattan office building Monday afternoon, killing 5 people, including an NYPD officer, before fatally shooting himself. At a press briefing, NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch identified the shooter as Shane Tamura, noting he had a documented history of mental illness. Authorities revealed that Tamura had driven across state lines prior to the attack. His vehicle was last spotted around 4:24 p.m. in Columbia, New Jersey, shortly before he launched the deadly rampage.
The information that I'm about to provide is preliminary and subject to change. At 6:28 p.m., the 911 call center started receiving multiple 911 calls for an active shooter inside of 345 Park Avenue at 52nd Street in Manhattan. What happened next is under an active investigation and details are still coming in, but here's what we know so far. Surveillance video shows a male exit a double-parked black BMW on Park Avenue between 51st and 52nd Streets, carrying an M4 rifle in his right hand. He walks towards the building's entrance. That individual was seen exiting the BMW alone. The building's security camera footage shows the shooter enter the lobby, turn right, and immediately open fire on an NYPD officer. He then shoots a woman who took cover behind a pillar and proceeds through the lobby, spraying it with gunfire. He makes his way to the elevator bank, where he shoots a security guard who was taking cover behind the security desk. One additional male is shot in the lobby, per his own statement from the hospital. The shooter then calls the elevator, which opens in the lobby. A female exits that elevator, and he allows her to walk past him unharmed. He goes up to the 33rd floor, which is route and management, and begins to walk the floor, firing rounds as he traveled. One person was struck and killed on that floor. He then proceeds down a hallway and shoots himself in the chest.
Inside Tamura's vehicle, officers discovered a rifle case with ammunition, a loaded revolver, multiple magazines, a backpack, and prescription medication in his name, Commissioner Tisch said. The NYPD bomb squad searched the vehicle and found no explosives. Police believe Tamura acted alone and confirmed there is no ongoing threat to the public.
In total, we have 5 victims shot, our officer and 4 other innocent civilians, plus the shooter. The shooter is believed to be Shane Tamura, a 27-year-old male with a Las Vegas address. The vehicle he exited is registered in Nevada to Mr. Tamura. Inside of that vehicle, officers found a rifle case with rounds, a loaded revolver, ammunition, and magazines, a backpack, and medication prescribed to Mr. Tamura. The vehicle was searched by our bomb squad and found to be clear of any explosives. The initial investigation shows that Mr. Tamura's vehicle traveled cross-country through Colorado on July 26th, then Nebraska and Iowa on July 27th, and then in Columbia, New Jersey as recently as 4:24 p.m. today. The vehicle entered New York City shortly thereafter. According to our law enforcement partners in Las Vegas, Mr. Tamura has a documented mental health history. His motives are still under investigation, and we are working to understand why he targeted this particular location. 345 Park Avenue is a commercial office building whose tenants include the NFL, Root and Management, KPMG, and Blackstone. At this time, 4 of the 5 victims are deceased, including our NYPD cop. Our officer was transported here to New York Presbyterian along with one male civilian, the lone shooting survivor, who is in critical but stable condition at this time.
The shooter, Shane Tamura, has been identified as a 27-year-old originally from Hawaii who later moved to Las Vegas. According to a widely circulated ID card, Tamura held a concealed firearms permit issued on June 14, 2022, valid for 5 years. He also held a private investigator license and had a 2023 misdemeanor charge for trespassing that did not amount to burglary. Tamura had previously played high school football at Granada Hills Charter in California and had worked as a security guard at a Las Vegas casino. The attack occurred at 345 Park Avenue, a commercial high-rise in Midtown Manhattan that houses major tenants including the NFL, Rudin Management, KPMG, and Blackstone. Tamura entered the lobby with a rifle and opened fire before moving to another floor to continue the shooting. He ultimately went up to the 33rd floor where he turned the weapon on himself. Police say they are still working to determine his motive.